Welcome to Fire Moon Tarot. I'm here to do the weekend reading. These are going to be energies for, see, it's the 16th, so from now to the 19th, I'll say, from Spirit. I'm sending you this cleansing. Hopefully you're watching this in a quiet place where you can receive the messages with open heart, open mind, open spirit. And that's quite the smoker, so I'm going to move it over there. I like the fact that the smoke is very free and it doesn't seem to be like constricted, so I really feel like that means that we have a negative free zone. Sometimes I wish I could carry a smudge stick with me all the time. I hope everyone had a good week and enjoyed the last reading. Thank you for all my new subscribers, and also thank you for people that have stuck with me from the very beginning. I love each and every one of you. And my webpage is almost ready, and I will list, or I will post the link to that. I decided to start with, I'll move this. I'm going to start with a Keepers of the Light to see what energy, maybe if I can move this so we can keep the card. There we go. I find that doing things live seem to be the best way because right now it takes a long time to upload videos. So Keepers of the Light, Ascended Masters, who is going to be working with us this weekend, please? Thank you, Ascended Masters. I'm trying to describe what I'm feeling right now, because it's kind of switched gears to, I feel, the last reading I felt a lot of confidence and, you know, just boldness, and now I'm feeling a little bit of something about hesitation, like they're, not so much a restriction, but I'm just feeling like, not as silly and joking, I guess, so, which is not like me. Usually when I watch my readings back, I notice I'm a little more serious than normal, but I also like to have fun, so it's not boring, because this is very exciting and passionate to me to connect with Spirit, and I'm very honored to have that privilege. But right now, I definitely feel, like a seriousness, so let's see what, Keepers of the Light, can we please have one card for the collective, for everyone watching this, for my subscribers and anyone that happens to come across this video? Can I please get one card? Who is working with us for this weekend? Oh, that one sure didn't want to go in. I'm going to take that one. Trying to see if I should reveal it. Nope, I'm not going to reveal it quite yet. Okay, so let me do my clarification for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. It is extremely humid out here. I'm not a huge fan of this humidity, I'll tell you that. Can I please get one card each for the element Earth, Air, Fire, and Water? Additional clarification, please. I've really enjoyed putting my site together because it's really caused me to try to put into words how I feel about tarot, what I know about it, and it's really just made me feel even more honored that that I'm able to help bring clarification and you know, release confusion I just got. And again, I am only an instrument. It doesn't mean that I have it all figured out, because when I watch a reading back, a lot of times I get so many personal messages. So I do this with the utmost humility. And sometimes I speak with so much wisdom in the reading that I watch it a few times like, man, I wish I could draw from that all the time. But, you know, our ego gets in the way and life gets in the way. And old patterns, old patterns are hard to break. And okay, that one's going to be for Earth. Can I get Air, Fire, and Water, please? air, fire, and water, please. I'm going to take this one. Earth, air, fire, and water. I see something on the table that makes me not want to, excuse me one second, I just don't want to set my cards down in anything. Especially since when I filled this tiki torch, I think I spilt a little oil, so I don't want, as funny as it would be for you guys to watch, I don't want to see this reading go up in flames. Boy, that'd be talked about on YouTube. Man, she was doing a reading and she just bursted into flames. That'd be funny. Well, not really. Funny, not funny, right? Is that what we say? All right, let me get my stones. Sorry, I didn't have them ready. I just grabbed... Okay. Earth, air, fire. I didn't have a water stone. I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. All right. So, without further ado, I am going to tune in here. Okay. Let's see what wonderful messages we have for the weekend. Spirit, can I get 6 cards? Wow. Must be a lot of important messages. I'm going to do 6 cards for the energies. This could be, you know, time is fluid. Only us in the 3D have to deal with the constrictions of time. So these energies, you know, go what resonates with you. This is a general reading, of course. If you want a personal reading, email me. And my gosh, I would so enjoy connecting with you personally. But I always say, you know, tarot's only a tool to, you know, to help give us guidance and wisdom and empower us. So take what resonates, and if it doesn't, then it wasn't for you. Again, it was a general reading. A personal reading is the way to go if you really need specific questions answered. All right. We're going to do 6 cards, I was told. Very exciting. Lots of good messages. Must be, because usually I do 4. Sometimes I do 3. I start out, I mean, it's just all what I feel Spirit leading me to. So thank you, Spirit, from the pure white light. Thank you, God and Goddess. Thank you, angels and archangels. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Michael, for always being with us and protecting us. Can we please get 6 cards like I was instructed for the weekend? What beautiful guidance and support do you have for us? Okay, I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to cut our cards. Again, there's a lot of seriousness. I'm still kind of getting that feeling of the... So I'm getting that it's always important to pay attention to a reading, but I'm really getting that this is definitely an extra important reading with it being 6 cards. I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. A lot of reversals. Okay. Wow. Let's see the overall energy. We have the 6 of Cups. Hope you can see it. It is a little dark here. Wow, I didn't think it'd be that dark. I'm sure you can still see it. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. You know, this is a card about the past, about nostalgia, about you know, looking back at the past. So I like the fact that it's in the reverse, because in the last reading I felt like we were kind of still reminiscing on the past a little bit. So this is a good start to the reading. It's, you know, cups represent you know, our emotions and love. And I'm getting that, and we're, what's the date again? I believe we're still in retrograde till Sunday, I want to say. The 18th retrograde's done, and that's a time of people from your past can come back. And I'm getting that this is an energy of we've coming out of the retrograde. We're no longer focusing on the past so much. We're really going to focus on the future. So I like that start of the energy. Let's reveal what Keepers of the Light's working with us. We have Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. It says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Amazing. Thank you so much for your presence. So let's remember that this weekend. Let's remember that Joan of Arc, her spirit is with us to help us speak our truths and to not be in fear. Amazing. I love that energy. And that's the first time I've gotten her. I knew she was in the deck, but I've never pulled her before, so I feel very honored. Thank you so much for being with us. First card, we have Cups again. We have the Seven of Cups. You know, again, cups represent our emotions and love situations. They can represent water signs. I didn't mention that in the last one. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Just thought I would announce. But this is also coming out of the confusion. Coming out of the fog of, you know, and darkness. And I like that. Especially coming out of we have the Six of Cups. So, we, you know, in the reverse. No longer looking back at the past, no longer feeling confused. And also in the reverse, you know, not having so many options in front of you. I just got narrowing down your choices and options, you know, because it's confusing if we have all these things in front of us and not knowing what to choose. You can see that this person's, I'll turn it in the upright here. You can see that this person's examining all these cups and not sure what to, you know, and not every cup is a good decision because, you know, there's a snake in one and, you know, there's mystery, a kind of a ghost, and so this person's in the dark. They're not illuminated. So I love the fact, again, reverse. So it's next to the Four of Wands. Again, we have another reversal. So you're coming out of the confusion, but you still don't feel like you know how, you know, where to start your foundation. You still, you know, you've made a decision to move on, but you don't know where. I just got from Spirit. And I think this major arcana here, Judgment in the reverse, kind of explains that you have received that clarification, or possibly you're just not, oh, sorry, the smudge smoke is coming right at me. I'm starting to take that personal, Spirit. I don't have any negative energy right now. Sorry. I was just getting smoked out there. You know, the Judgment card, Major Arcana here, it's about, you know, the final judgment, the final decision, and no going back. Once you make that judgment, you know, once Gabriel, that's Archangel Gabriel, once he toots the horn, you kind of have that discovery moment. You know, and also a rebirth I just got from Spirit. So make sure that you don't go backwards, because Spirit, you know, might have opened your eyes that it was a shaky foundation. And this, you know, this could be romantic relationship, could be with a job, family member, whatever resonates with you. Of course, it's a general reading. But just really know that if you don't move forward with that knowledge, and I'm also getting from Spirit that this could also mean refusing to make a decision too. You could be refusing to make a decision, and you can't rebuild if you don't make a decision. You can't stay stagnant. Spirit really gave you that wake-up call. And I really feel like this is probably about whoever needs to hear this. It's probably about a relationship, because, you know, I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and Pentacles represent the touchable, tangible things, can also represent earthly signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh, I'm getting saged again. I might have to move that. I was hoping the wind would blow it. But This is about really not getting the recognition, not learning and moving forward with your knowledge and getting the recognition. Um, Not acknowledging that, especially next to this Two of Cups, it's in the upright, but this is about the soulmate connection. Um, Maybe you just don't feel like you're getting the recognition regarding a soulmate situation. Relationship in general, equal give and take kind of thing. And last, we have the Magician in reverse. We have Major Arcana again. This is a card in the reverse about not feeling like you have all the tools you need to manifest what you need, want, desire. And I think it's because you just haven't really made that final decision and spoke, speak your truth. Joan of Arc is here for a reason. It's the first time she's ever came out for me, and that's hugely significant. Um, you have all the tools that you need to start to either rebuild a foundation that came down. I can't help but feel like this is someone needed to hear this that's regarding a love situation. You have the ability to find that soulmate or rebuild a foundation of a situation, but you're just not you're not listening to the wake-up call, and it's came for you. And I think it's really causing your lack of feeling like you can manifest, because this was in the reverse. But I like the fact that the energy started out where, you know, you're not focusing on the past anymore. And you're not confused. So I think it's a really good idea this weekend to evaluate where you want to build your spiritual and your I mean, maybe even literally home, but think of a relationship just like a home. And where do you want to put your passions? Because wands represent passions, can represent fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody is really feeling like they're not able to manifest a happy relationship where you fill each other's cups emotionally, where you love each other equally. And it's not a strong foundation. It's not a cause for celebration for sure. I can't help but feel like, possibly there was a third party involved that caused you to feel confused, or your suspicion of that. That's not for everyone. Again, that's just for certain people. But I have to look at the Major Arcana here especially, and both were in reverse. Give me a minute or a second here. I think somebody needed to hear this, that that your wake-up call was knowing that this foundation wasn't going to stand. It was on sinking sand. It was on unstable. And you received that wake-up call, and you just kind of felt like you didn't have the strength I got. You didn't have the knowledge of your worth. And Spirit's been trying to wake you up to let you know that you can manifest and bring forth, and you can be reborn. I mean, Judgment's about rebirth, starting over. Somebody's scared of starting over. Somebody's afraid of speaking their truth. Let's do the additional clarification. This is for earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. You guys have, and this is also representing earth signs, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. So move past the confusion, speak your truth, and you have a wonderful new beginning. that's a touchable, tangible, real thing, in finances, in a new career, in a relationship that's not just talked about. Actually, you can see action. I just got. They're not just telling you all the wonderful things. You're seeing the action and you're seeing the results, you know. So that's a beautiful, the ace is a new beginning, and it's an offer as well. So earth signs, amazing. Just know that you can manifest it. Stay out of the confusion. Remember, you have what it takes. You've already received. This is for everyone. Don't be in denial. You've already received that wake-up call. You heard that. You heard that trumpet. I just thought I would announce that. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have fulfillment of wishes. I believe this is the star. You have the abilities for your wishes to come true, for you to actually build a foundation in your life that is a reason for celebration, for a reason to know that a very fulfilling emotional connection is here for you. That's beautiful. So this is for air signs, and this can represent Aquarius too. Very, very nice. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Emotional withdrawal. So this is kind of like the what would emotional withdrawal? Just needing to take a break. This is the Hermit, which can represent Virgo. This is just, you know, standing back and taking a pause, especially if you've evaluated the past and you've made amends, and you don't want to pour into those cups anymore, and you've moved beyond the confusion. Good job on that. That's not easy. Just know that you have what it takes, but you know, it takes sometimes pulling back. You know, maybe maybe you just need to process this wake-up call. I'm just getting from Spirit. So take that time. You will gain great enlightenment, wisdom, and strength in that. And we water signs clarification. Disappointment and envy. Oh, deception and envy. This is like the Seven of Swords. So water signs, be cautious. Whenever I see the Seven of Swords, even though this was in the reverse with the Six of Cups, that person from your past maybe has really caused you confusion, but it's not good. You already got the wake-up call about that person or that situation or that thought, whatever resonates. It possibly could have been, you know, trying to drag you back into a third-party situation. Don't do it. There's only two people in this card. Water signs especially. Notice there's three. If this person's telling you there's only two, it's a deception. It's just here to cause confusion. That's a special warning for a certain water sign. You need to hear that. Again, it's not for everyone, so no need to panic. If it does not resonate, it wasn't for you, because this is a general reading. Let us see what our life spirit message is. Can I get a life spirit message? That's kind of the seriousness. The seriousness is, you know, processing the wake-up call, coming out of the confusion, knowing that you can manifest a solid foundation for your life. Okay, this is our card. It's okay to look at the back at the past. Just don't let it, you know, make a nest on your head. Vulnerability. Look at that. And I really feel like that green leaf is her heart chakra. Matters of the heart. I'll read the card. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than reality. You've got decisions. You have to go on your intuition. Don't let fear hold you back. or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. After this kind of wake-up call and this shift in your life, after you feel like you've really spoken the truth, you're going to feel vulnerable because of the unknown. But just know that Spirit is here with you, and you have to just ask. You know, Spirit can't just, you know, come out of the, you know, the ether and come into our world and just control things. We're not puppets, and that's a beautiful thing. It's our free will is one of the best gifts that God and Goddess gave us, besides life, of course, that we have a free will. So just ask for clarity and direction, and they will guide you. And you're going to feel vulnerable. And just really be, I just got from Spirit that someone's in your past for a reason. And it was a lesson. It doesn't mean that they're a life partner. Somebody needed to hear that. And that's not for everyone, of course. I want to finish this reading with Wisdom of the Oracle. A beautiful Wisdom of the Oracle. You know, speaking your truth is going to make you feel vulnerable because you may not know the person's reaction. And follow your gut, you know. Know that, especially this weekend, Joan of Arc, her boldness, no matter what the consequences, she had to live a life of integrity and truth and being true to herself. We all know the story. She had to be true to herself. And I'm not saying that you're going to end up like Joan of Arc. Of course not. But her spirit of boldness is going to be with you to help you shift out of that that feeling of being stuck. I don't think that judgment call was welcomed either. Someone needed to hear that. In the upright, you can see the people are glad to be out of their sleeping, to be out of their coffins, and they raise up and they're so happy to be born again. It was in the reverse. So it's not that wake-up call was not pleasant, but no, it was for your higher good. Because who wants to walk around in the dark with nothing but just confusion? That's not what Spirit wants for us. They want us to be enlightened, and they want us to be happy. And that's a beautiful thing. Can I get one card, please, Oracle? Wisdom of the Oracle. To end this reading. Thank you, Spirit, the pure white light, for always being with us to guide, love, and support us. All right. That looks like it's our card. I'll set this here. All right, let's see what it is. It's in the reverse. A change in the wind. Wow. That's very interesting. I've never had this card before. It was in the reverse, but I'm going to look at it a minute. Looks like the zebra. I'm noticing the stripes and the light and the dark, you know. The yin and the yang. And it looks like it's on a kind of a watchtower with a weather vane on top. And the wind's blowing it. The wind's blowing and changing direction, I'm kind of getting. So let's see what this means. Number 12. A change in the wind. 45. A change in the wind. Okay. It was in the reverse, so I will read the message as I hold the card up. Hope everybody can see it okay. I'll try to hold it steady. I know it's my last readings. I was shaking all over the place. A change in the wind. There are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. That is exactly, wow. you know, just what I was saying, a new foundation can be built that's strong, that will lead to emotional fulfillment. And, you know, you have what it takes to manifest it. You have all the tools, and he's holding his wand up to the divine, and he's grateful, and he's tuned into higher self and the infinity symbol, which is, you know, spirit's love, and for us is never ending. Life never ends. We just change, but our lives never end. And that is such beautiful hope. So know that you're going to feel vulnerable, and know that that you have bold support. And I hope everyone enjoyed this reading. I just think it's amazing. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and just stay in prayer if you need to, withdraw if you need to, and namaste. Thank you again for watching.